Hey guys, um, this video, well, no, for those of y'all that don't know me, hi, my name is Josh. This video is going on my channel, Royal Talk Studios. So if you see it, welcome. But today was nighttime, 11 something right now. I'm gonna be honest, but I wanted to come on here and just for a little bit talk about movies as a whole. Like, I just have always like a lot of people say this, like, and again, my answer is definitely in the beginning not really gonna sound very original, but it's gonna get original. I've always loved movies since I was a child, and obviously when I was a child, I wasn't really thinking about the behind the scenes of it all. You know what I'm saying? What went into it, how many people was actually needed to make these films. And as I got older, filmmaking really was something that I started to really get into. Of course, I've mentioned it before here on this channel, but I like, and actually I have videos of that. Like, I've never actually worked in the field like of filmmaking, like acting or otherwise, but I want to be an actor. And of course you'd be like, oh, not another one of these guys. It's like, don't be like that. Don't be like that. Cause it's like, I was told you should do that, do this in the third. You know what I mean? And so I don't want to. I don't want to hear that. It's not like this was like, oh, yeah, I always wanted to do that, because no, I went through many different potential careers. I'm not gonna lie, that I could have done in my life, and I think that this one just stuck because of my love of movies. And I don't just mean, like I said, in the flashy lights, you know what I'm saying? Oh, loud sounds, you know what I mean? Like, no, I mean, because like I genuinely, and like other movie enjoyers can agree, I literally get sucked out of the movie theater into these different worlds. You know, say whether we talking about How to Train Your Dragon, you know, just to list a few. You know, what I'm saying, talking about like Over the Hedge, the B movie, Robots. You know what I mean? Just movies like that. You know, and even like later movies like the red, like Red. You know, what I'm saying Inside Out. You know, Elementals, Soul. Just all these movies that, of course, those first ones were ones I grew up with, you know, and of course other ones, you know, like Shrek and stuff like that. It's like I never really thought about what went into that. Like, you know, I never thought about behind the scenes. But even back then I watched those. You know, I never knew how much I liked those, you know, until I got like older, you know, saying around 18 is when I really started watching the behind the scenes, you know, and watching what goes into making movies. And I don't know how many people actually watch those. And obviously I look at the view count. So it's like hundreds of thousands sometimes, you know what I'm saying? It's millions. It's like obviously people watch, but it's like how many people are watching because more than they just loved the movie or that franchise? Like, are you watching because of your love of films, or are you watching because of your love of the craft? Because I think in my case it's both. Like, it's a huge love for the craft, and it's a huge love for the end product, you know what I'm saying? And I think that that is what really drives my love for movies, and it will continue to drive my love for movies for years to come. And I think that I could really benefit from being in the industry, you know what I'm saying, just personally. Like, just growing my knowledge on what it takes to make a movie, you know, stuff like that. Because I don't think I've really talked about it on here, but I write, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna say I write movies, but I do write. I write stories, I create stories. And I haven't, granted, the first few I didn't finish. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I did not finish them. And there's one that I took farther than the rest, and that's one that I'm still working on. I technically took a long hiatus, which I really didn't need to do, but I kind of did it because I didn't want to burn out. So anybody that writes stories, like, they know what I mean. Or even just like everyday life, you know, saying you have burnout, and I just didn't want to burn out too much that I stopped. Like, for good, you know what I'm saying? It was like, forget this story, you know, I'm like, because I actually love the story. I love what it represents. I love what the story that it's telling, you know, in my characters and stuff like that. And the design that I thought of in my head, it's like, it's very beautiful. And that was not a cough. But I want to continue and take it as far as I can. I actually want to finish it, even if, which the plan will be to eventually like publish it. But if I never do, I still want to finish it. I still want to have it like on me, like, okay, this is a story that I wrote. Like, just randomly one day, like, I just meet somebody new, like, hey, would you like something else to read? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you, like, say if I do they read, and you know what I'm saying, would you like something new to read? You know what I'm saying? Here, like, tell me what you think about this. Just, you know, and again, like, you really should have posted this. It's like, like, when did you write this? It's like, and I like, it's 10 years ago now. 10 years ago, you posted it? I was like, I mean, people were waiting. It's like, I had people that wanted to see it, but it's just like, nah. Because it's just literally how long that it's, of course, I should still take my time, but I just feel like, I don't want to pull it, even even once it's done. I don't want to just bleh, you know what I mean, and spit it out there. Even if it doesn't get any bad like rep, it like does well. It's just like I want to wait till like I'm ready to fully release it, like that I think it's ready, not just like, oh, I have a few people like I test read it, send it to a few people, you know, blah 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 blah, you know, and they read it, they think it's good, you know what I'm saying? They think it could do well. I just would think that I could, I don't know, do more, I suppose. But, you know, that they, a little side tangent. But that, I mean, that's kind of like what I wanted to say. Because, like, but about that, I mean, it's kind of like all I wanted to say here in these, like, you know, saying almost 7 minutes now. Well, the last thing that I will say, though, is I think that with through this love of filmmaking that I took courses in acting because it's like, of course, not everybody does that. Sometimes they kind of just think they can just act. It's like it's more than that. So like even the ones who went to college, I'm not knocking them because I only took like classes online. You know, I didn't go to a college, so you know I sort of just joined a bunch of would be theater kids or are theater kids, and we kind of just had fun. You know, it's like I met two wonderful people through that, and like we still talk to this day. So I just think that it was such a wonderful experience. Not gonna name who I trained through, but I'm just saying that like again, I just thank them anyway, like for giving me a shot, giving me a chance, even though I'm no longer doing like I'm no longer working through them. Like I was, you know what I'm saying, it's still just a thank you if they ever see this, you know, a thank you all, you know what I'm saying, for believing in me, genuinely. But yeah, no, I'm just wrap it up there. So if you guys have any like thoughts, you know, or opinions, I suppose, comment down below. You know, so let me know your thoughts, like about like what I was saying, you know, the different points, and just like why do you love movies? You know, so that's gonna be the ending question. Like, what brought you, like, what made you love movies? Like that's really all. So anyway, guys, I'll catch y'all next time. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to post more here, so like do more of these, like because I'm not doing any other type of content anytime soon. But yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Peace.